Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode, episode 30. Before we get into this
Oh
video,
no, episode. Wait, what? This should be a milestone episode. Are we talking about white women? I mean, what are we doing? How is episode 30 talking about this? Should be a tribute to black women. I'm just saying. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm tired of black women. This is what caused this episode. I'm tired of modern woman. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of just niggas, period. Okay. But before we get into the episode, obviously this is episode 30. Thank everybody. We want to thank everybody who watches. Continue to like and subscribe, engage with our content. But today, before I was rudely interrupted because we're dealing with a modern woman. I mean, can we shout out the wig on mama's head? It looks straight for once. Can we shout
I
out? Can we
know.
shout out? Can we shout out this wig? I mean, can we shout out? It finally looks straight. I mean, did you get paid early this week? Because it finally looks straight. Did
I
you get
don't
paid
even
early?
know. I don't even know. It just looked better today because I guess it was episode 30 and it's acting right. So the wig got act right on it today.
Okay, well, like I said, episode 30 today, we're going to be talking about, as you can see from the thumbnail, just black men dating outside their race. This is not strictly a black or white thing. This is really black or other cultures, right? And so we got a special guest coming on, my brother Jackson. Do you want to say anything else before I bring my guest on here? Because we want the smoke today, and I'm coming with the
Okay.
fire. So
Okay.
don't come on here ducking no smoke.
Wait a minute. How
Don't
can
come in
you
here
come?
ducking no
How
smoke.
are you gonna come with the fire? And I am the fire. You better just help Jackson is ready because I don't want his mom calling up her KKK friends and they coming to the Sunshine State. I don't want that smoke. So you better. I just hope he ready. That's all I want to know. Is he ready? I'm just saying.
Hey, you a black woman through and through. You a black woman through and through. God, I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you. But I gotta bring my brother up here, Jackson, to the stage, man. Hey,
Hey.
I'm gonna give you introduction because I've been bullied by other black women before you because I from my introductions. So this is my brother. He's 6'2", $180. I met him in middle school. We've had a close friendship from seventh grade all the way up until now. What, we're 23, 24 years old. So this is a friendship that spanned going on over a little over a decade and a half. And
Okay.
so I'm going to give you the rules, Jackson, because you're my friend, it does not change. You speak when spoken to. You don't speak out of turn, and you don't interrupt me. Now, if you want to interrupt that black woman over there, you can interrupt her. But when I'm talking, when the black man is talking, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Okay, wait. When the black man, so Jackson, you're not black. I'm just asking. I mean, what do
That's
you
so
identify?
wild.
How about we start with this? What do you identify with? Can we start there?
I'm both. I mean, I can't pick one or the other, but my birth certificate says black, but I mean, I'm white too, so I'm both.
Hold on. Did you just come on my platform and say that you both? Hold on. See, this is why I don't even really fool with. This is why I don't even fool with light skins. Nigga, you black. Nick, so you're not black. This is what I did. You're a 50%er. You ain't really one of us. You like what
No,
Kendrick Lamar said. You not like us. You a 50%er. You a 50%er.
see, black people say I'm white, and white people say I'm black, so it's kind of like just pick one, bro. Today I'm probably white to you guys.
Hey, so let's get into the question. The first question, and I'm gonna tee it up to Jackson because he is our guest. Unfortunately, I guess we're gonna have Jackson on the episode. So let's get into our first question. Should a black man date outside his race? Because you a 50%er. We already established you ain't one of us. So as a 50%er, you got a problem with black men dating outside their race.
Well, I think this answer is a little obvious. Yes, it's perfectly fine. I grew up that way. I mean, my dad is married to a white woman, so I think it's. I mean, it doesn't have to be just white. I love all cultures and stuff like that. But I don't know if you've ever seen a Latina woman. But I mean, how could you not? How could you limit yourself to just one race? That's really my question.
So you're saying, hold on. So let me ask you that. So you're saying a black man shouldn't just limit himself to black women. He should go out there and explore. So do you want a black man to be Christopher Columbus?
Yes. You need to go see. It's a big world, bro. Why you gotta limit yourself to one race? This isn't the
But
1800s
why
anymore.
would you consider it limited? Okay, so let me ask you this before because I got to go in, but I still love you, no harm. Have
Of
you
course.
dated a black, like not 50%er? Oh, so that's why you haven't had the brown sugar yet. Okay, so
I
now
mean,
I
So
understand
I've had
why.
relationships with them, but I haven't, dated any black women.
so mama, you go ahead and answer the question. So what do you believe? Should a black man be dating outside his race?
Well, of course I'm gonna say no, because not just I'm a black woman, because just thinking about our culture as a whole and preserving the black community. Christian, I need you to fix your face. I need you to fix your face. So I mean, I know you use the word limit, but to me, it's not limit. Like, we the cream of the crop. So, like, why would you not want the
By what
best?
metric? Hold
Like,
on.
like,
You
why would you not want the best? Like, you can play around. You know how you play around in different fields and you get your hands dirty, you get this. But when you like leveling up and you want it, it's the black woman. But see, remember, Jackson said he ain't had the brown sugar yet.
so
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 I'm just
let me bring this home, right? Should a black man date outside his race? I'm gonna say this. I've never played in snow. I'm not like Jackson. Okay, I like to stay a little bit warm. Okay, so I don't like the snow at all. Never even touched it before. So obviously, my heart and my actions would say no. But from what I've heard from the Jacksons of the world, and even some of these sellouts, it does appear that it does appear that some races are a lot easier to deal with than a black woman. I'm just gonna say that.
but you're proud of that?
I don't think it's
So
even about that, though. I don't think it's about because Latina. That's not easy. That's got to be just as hard. But I mean, I wouldn't know, but that's got to be
I,
just as hard. The
I
attitude that Latinos bring to the table is crazy.
No, straight up.
So
But I
it's
think
just
it
that.
takes I think it takes a different type and caliber of a man to deal with what comes with a black woman.
okay,
I
can
just
you
would.
expand on that? Because it kind of sounded negative.
It's not negative. What I'm saying is black women are a lot. Black women in today's generation, we talked about this in the last episode of Black Women Submitting. Black women naturally aren't taught to submit. So now you're working and you're building a relationship or a team with the Chiefs can't work if it's two Patrick Mahomes. You need one Patrick Mahomes, and you need receivers, you need offensive line. But a black woman might be like, "Oh, I know you Patrick Mahomes, but I want to be Patrick Mahomes too." Well, hold on. No, you can't be Patrick Mahomes, but you can be Travis Kelsey.
Okay, you said that white women are easy, black
I didn't
women
just say white women. I'm
are
talking about.
okay.
I
Other
said other
cultures,
cultures
excuse
of
me, you're
women.
right. Okay, I take that back. Other cultures may be somewhat easier to deal with than a black woman. And you said black women are a lot and they don't submit. So it sounds like you don't need a woman, you need a puppy. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. You need somebody that you need to train and that obeys.
What's wrong
So
with that?
go ahead, Jackson.
What's
He
wrong with
said,
that?
what's wrong with that? Straight
What's wrong
up.
with
What's wrong
teaching
with
them a
that?
little, teaching them a little game? Getting them how
Cause
you
hold
want
on,
them.
because at the root of it, what my brother saying, I'm gonna say it because he may not want to say it. Sometimes a man just want a woman to just sit down and shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear nothing. Just sit down and shut the fuck up.
And that says a lot about the man who does not have the capacity and caliber, who's dealing with a woman that's challenging you, putting you to the next level. Just like you brought
But
out,
not every hold on. No,
let
you
me
hold
out.
on. You stand down, you modern woman. It's not all see, that's the problem right there. It's not always about a challenge. Sometimes the man ain't trying to deal with a challenge.
It's
Hold
not
on.
a
Let's no, hold on. If I'm going out and I'm taking care, and we're both going out there taking care of business. It's 2025. Y'all women ain't staying at home no more. Y'all gotta go get a job. Y'all so ridiculous. Y'all don't even want to stay at home. So it's 2025. We both going out there. We working. We hustling. We coming home. We hold down the forefront. As a man, especially when we come home, we don't want to deal with a challenge. Sometimes you need to go be a Travis Kelce. On a team, right? If we're a team, it can't be two quarterbacks.
No,
Right?
what you
It's
hold on,
hey,
hold on. You made
I'm
your
the
point.
decision maker.
You made hold on. Hold on. Now you're going too far. You're going too far. You are absolutely right in regards to, it can't be, two Chiefs. I totally
No. Two Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my God. Does he not play for the Chiefs or not?
But
Like
you said two Chiefs. I don't know what that means. That might be a slur. We got to be careful on this airwaves.
God, he's so slow. Like, oh my God, I thought you graduated from college. You acting kind of light skinned right now. I need you to follow with me, black man.
Okay.
That's
a shot, Jackson. That's a shot.
What I'm saying, I am not disagreeing with you at all in regards. We can't have two Patrick Mahomes leading the household. And maybe I need to reframe it in regards to a challenge. I'm not saying a black woman is always a challenge, because there is their part in loving on them. Why do you think we got a Barack Obama that's in president? So when
and Michelle, hold on, let's stay right there. Michelle Obama.
I need to get to land the plane.
No, because you hold on. You just walked into the trap. The president of the United States. Hold on. Let me stay right there. And we're gonna move on to the second question. I gotta get my brother in here. Hold on. Michelle Obama on her podcast, she just released with her brother. When Obama said, "Hey, I'm ready to launch out and be the president of the United States," Michelle Obama said no.
Right.
She said, I don't want to be a part of this process. I don't think it's the right time. I don't want you to run for president.
Okay.
And so hold on. If she didn't move off of that, he had to go through her brother and back channels for her to get on board for him to be the president of the States, instead of being from day one saying, "Hey, you're one of the greatest senators we know. I know that this is your calling to be the president. I'm not going to make this about me." And that's the difference when it comes to sometimes with black women, where it's like you're trying to hold on. Let me land the plane. Where it's
you can land the plane, but I can't land the plane. What that is? You walked into the trap, because guess what? To get a black woman on board, you have succeeded. You don't always. Why would a man? Hold on. Why would a man always want a yes woman?
Because you're missing it. You're missing it.
That. No, you missed it, because if you would have let me land the plane, you would have got what I'm saying. Because sometimes as a black man, they're spontaneous. They hear an idea, they just run with it. The black woman is going to see in the future. She's going to look from an area view. She's going to look at every angle. So she's like, are you really ready? Yes, she probably said no in the beginning, but with her and her man having a discussion and coming together and making an agreement, it worked. See, the problem is, like you said, you want a woman to shut the F up. So if she's not shutting the F up and she's not agreeing with you, then you don't know how to act. No, it's a partnership coming together. What I've noticed with a lot of educated black men, they think they are smart and have arrived and not willing to take opinions and thought of another black woman. Case in point with you, Christian.
Can we bring it home?
Yeah, we can. Okay. Well, if you would shut up and let me land the plane, we can go to the next question.
You're taking too long.
You know what? Fine. Go to the next question.
I'm just saying.
I'm shutting the F up. I'm gonna obey whatever type of music that you like. So I'm gonna obey.
I gotta bring my brother Jackson into this, because I don't even think we even need the second question. I want to bring Jackson into this to talk about this, because I think this is gonna go up on this standpoint. Jackson, based on the conversation we have, and when it comes to the partnership, when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, when it comes to my mama talking about, well, no, a black woman is gonna see that blind spot in you to take that next step. Where do you land at it? What do you see? How do you feel about what we're talking about right now?
I don't even understand the question. Did you understand the question?
I think I kind of get what he's saying. I mean, like to take it back to like challenging, like to have your woman challenge you and whatnot. I mean, would Barack Obama not have became the president if she didn't challenge on that? I mean, I don't think it would have made a big difference. And sometimes you want both. You don't want it all. You don't want to be challenged every single time you got something to say, but you do want your woman to have some thought about what you're doing and I don't know where we got this construct that white women give you feedback, because I'll tell you that all the women I've dated were not shy about giving me feedback. So black or white, I don't think that's the difference. But yeah.
No, that's a good point. I think I should have been clear as far as we're not just gonna fall for the okey doke. It's not every time a black man walks in the door, you get in smoke. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, however, we're gonna read between the lines, we're gonna read between this, and look, we're gonna tell you what it is, and then we're gonna hold you accountable. Again, that's debatable whether it's coming from other races. I'm not saying that. However, there is a underlying reason why black men choose to not date black women. And did we really get to the root of that? I'm not exactly sure if we did, if we didn't, but it's something that I feel that really needs to be addressed.
Let's hold on. So let's let Jackson get there, right? So Jackson, do you think there is because that is a theory, right? There is people that believe, hey, if a black man dates outside their race to any culture, there's a deep rooted issue within themselves that they suffer from some level of self hate. Do you feel like you suffer from self hate by dating outside your race?
I would say absolutely not. And again, I think it just has something to do with the way you're raised. I mean, in my particular situation, I've like that's never been something that's pushed on me, and I never even understood that concept because I like to explore. I play soccer. My favorite part about playing soccer was seeing a bunch of different cultures, and I mean, it's the same way with women. Like I want to see a bunch of different cultures. Like maybe I just need to date a black girl next. Maybe that's the next person. And then we can have another episode, and then I'll reflect on that.
So next time we have you on the podcast, we should put next to your name Baskin Robbins, because you want to go in there. You want 32 different flavors. Okay.
Vanilla. You just like chocolate.
No. Well, I think that for me, I think there's a difference between dating and marrying. I think that's a whole different podcast. If you want to date and explore different cultures and women, that's fine. But when you marry, it's like, okay, you're blending different cultures. Or hey, if you're a black man that's out there, you're working your career, you're doing different positive things. When you take that out of the black community, you're stripping away that greatness that can be poured back into the black community, because it starts within. If you want to have change, it starts with the household and develop leaders and then launch them out to the world. So I don't think it's self-hate. I think sometimes it's missing the opportunity. There's more opportunity when you marry a black woman to be I think it's more opportunity. I'll say that.
Yeah. And exploring different cultures. I do that.
Let Jackson get in there. What did Jackson say?
So is it just about keeping like this like greatness in the black community? Is that why that dating outside your race is bad to you guys?
That's one of the biggest. Yeah, that's one of preserving our culture. Absolutely. Not even going into the history of slavery and all of that, but I know for me, yeah, it is. It's preserving the black culture. And so I hear you in regards to exploring different races. I do that when I travel, but that don't mean I gotta date them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I went to Thailand, when I went to Dubai, when I went to Hawaii, ate spam. I can explore different cultures. I just don't have to date them. Just. Oh my God.
I can't explain the culture without fully seeing the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll end on that note. Jackson, we thank you for coming on. This episode was fire, man. We appreciate your input. Sorry that me and Mama got into a personal tangent within the episode, but maybe that's just a modern black woman for you right there.
No, that's you.
They completely disrespectful. But we thank you for coming on, man. Mama, you got any other words you want to say?
Bye.
Or thanks for having